guys, it's Steven from Fricelli. The last pizza we made was a grandma style pizza. It was absolutely delicious. But it's Super Bowl weekend, we got buffalo chicken on the mind. We make a buffalo chicken pan pizza. We're gonna cook it in a cast iron skillet, a little different than last time. Also for the big game, we just made homemade mac and cheese. Make sure you check out that video as well. Alright, let's get cooking.
For the blue cheese dressing, we're going to start with equal parts mayonnaise and sour cream. Real appetizing looking, I know. Add a little bit of white wine vinegar and give it a whisk. Now we're ready to add our blue cheese crumbles and give it another stir. Then slowly add heavy cream to your desired consistency and creaminess for the dressing. We've got some chicken tenders, but really any type of chicken will do. We're going to salt and pepper both sides and then cut them into smaller pieces, like little nugget shaped guys, but it's really up to you how you want to slice it up. We're going to do a very simple breading for the chicken. We're going to scramble an egg, add a crack of salt, dip the chicken in the eggs, and then dredge them in flour. And when your hands look something like this, that means you're probably done. I heated up some canola oil in a non-stick pan and then added about a teaspoon of butter. Now we only want to lightly fry the chicken because it's going to be going into a very hot oven very soon. So as soon as it starts to get a little bit brown, we're ready to take it off. Picking which Frank's hot sauce to use is tough, so we're going to use both. And add it to some melted butter. That's not going to work. Oh, there we go. Once we add that in, just give it a really quick stir, and then we're ready to throw the chicken in, and then it's, good to go. We're going to shred some mozzarella cheese. It's important not to buy pre-shredded cheese because it's not going to melt as well. We're just using Polio regular mozzarella here. Flour a clean surface and we're ready to start working our dough. Now we're just using store-bought frozen pizza dough that we defrosted, but you can pick up dough at your local pizzeria or make it yourself. This is Friday Night Munchies though, so we weren't feeling that ambitious. You could roll it out with a rolling pin, but for the round pies we find if we just kind of punch around the center and then push down the center and then repeat, get a nice round circle. We're also going to be tossing this into the skillet, which is round, and help us shape it additionally. Now going to oil up our skillet. I'm just using extra virgin olive oil, and this is going to do two things. One, stop the pizza from sticking to the bottom, but also give us a really nice crust. Now I want to work the dough in the pan till it's nice and round. Also you want it even and thin on the bottom. If it's too thick, you're going to have a super thick crust because keep in mind it's going to expand a bit as it cooks. Also, as you're working the dough, it may not cooperate with you as you like, but if you let it sit for a minute or two in the oil and come back to it, it'll make it a lot easier to work with and get nice and round. A light coating of oil around the crust will help it brown, otherwise you're going to have a very white looking crust. Now we're ready to start adding our chicken. To your desired temperature level, add some more of the sauce. Take pride in your homemade blue cheese dressing as you lop that on there. Now we're ready to cover the pizza in the shredded mozzarella cheese. We also like to sprinkle on some of the grated Parmesan cheese. Last, we're going to put a little drizzle of olive oil. This is not so much for taste, but rather to help the pizza cook. With that drizzle, we're ready to add it to a preheated oven at 475 degrees. It's going to take about 15 to 16 minutes. The hardest part of making this pizza is not eating it right away. It's burning hot. We need to let it cool down for a few minutes. Otherwise, the cheese is just going to slide off and we'll obviously burn our mouths too.
Should have worn an apron, but it's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback. Got the buffalo chicken pizza slice here, the moment of truth. Here we go, first bite. Okay, really good. I mean, buffalo chicken pizza is basically my favorite food in the world, so, and I made it, so I'm a little biased, but this is really good. You should definitely make it at home. If you do make it, put in the comments how it came out. Also, if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up for us on YouTube and like the video. That would help us out a lot. Likewise, if you subscribe, that would just make my day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be diplomatic and say I hope whatever team we're rooting for wins the Super Bowl. See ya.